Covering the northern Bahamas, you're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Grand Bahama Children's Home receiving a special donation yesterday from member of Parliament for Pine Ridge, Frederick McAlpine. He says it is important to let the children know that they are considered and remembered. MP McAlpine also made an appeal to constituents of Pine Ridge and corporate Grand Bahama to give more to the children's home and help keep the doors open.
Bringing some groceries, if you're shopping and you want to bring a bag of rice or sugar or cream, every little counts. And so we ask you in this community, particularly here in Pine Ridge, to do what you can to help the children home and to look out for those. The Word of God declares that he who sees his brother or sister in needs and shuts up his bowel of compassion, how dwelleth the love of God in him or her. And so we want to express the love of Christ by coming today and making a contribution. It's not as much as I would like it to be. I wish it was 20,000 or 200,000. But the people of Pine Ridge are going to donate $2,000 to the children's home at this time to assist them in whatever way it can help them.
Director of the home, Sheila Johnson-Smith, says she is grateful for the assistance and notes that this is not the first time that McAlpine has come to the aid of the Grand Bahama Children's Home.
The fact that he and his constituency are giving us $2,000, it means so much. You know, the Bible speaks about orphans and widows, and we're here taking care of orphans. And Reverend McAlpine is on board with us, and we are so grateful and thankful for what he is doing today for the Grand Bahama Children's Home.
The Rand Nature Center spearheading an initiative to benefit local entrepreneurs. This past Saturday, residents had an opportunity to purchase fresh fruits and vegetables locally grown. Italia Hall has more.
The Rand Nature Center is just one of the 32 parks managed in the country by the Bahamas National Trust. The Rand Nature Center is known for its cultural and educational exhibits, a variety of trees, the pine forest, and it's also home to many birds. But on the last Saturday of every month, a special event is held called the Market. The 32 parks managed in the country by the Bahamas National Trust. The Rand Nature Center is known for its cultural and educational exhibits, a variety of trees, the pine forest, and it's also home to many birds. But on the last Saturday of every month, a special event is held called the Market. Membership officer of the BNT, Janelle Sturridge, says this all began in 2008.
We noticed that a lot of them were backyard farmers. They were interested in preserving our natural environment on Grand Bahama, and also they grew stuff that were local, but they didn't have an avenue to promote and let people know that, hey, on Grand Bahama we can actually grow local produce, eat healthy, eat fresh as well. So the BNT took that mantle and decided to use one of our parks to promote local fresh produce that you can get on Grand Bahama.
You can get fresh fruits, vegetables, natural juices, jams, desserts, t-shirts, towels, paintings, straw bags, and much more.
To come out amongst other vendors who are making their own crafts and making their own and growing their own produce, you know, I think that is something that should be on a very large scale. I think that's something that everyone should at least try to do.
I make jams, native jams, all native fruit, no preservatives. I pick them myself.
I have tomatoes, thyme, mint, rosemary, scallions, goat peppers.
Vendor Darren A. Roll created a hair oil from the hibiscus.
I was experiencing thin and bald spots within my hair, especially upon my edges, and I found out about it while being at the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute by learning, because I was in the cosmetology program. So I started to make it just for personal use, and after I saw results, I said, why not share it? Why be greedy?
Residents could also be seen shopping. Some say they decided to support the event because most items sold are locally grown.
Which means it's healthier, which means it supports my economy, and I'm all about supporting the economy.
Today I purchased some guava jam, and it's all natural.
Now, if you're interested in being a part of the market, all you have to do is sign up and become a member of the Bahamas National Trust, and it's only $30 for the year, and that includes benefits like 10% off at Kelly's and 10% off at the Lakayan Nursery, and you also have free access to all of the national parks in the country. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Italia Hall.
And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
PW asks this question: can using weight loss products lead to eating disorders? Eating disorders often develop in the teen and young adult years, although they can develop at other ages. Symptoms vary depending on the type. Anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorder are the most common types. Today we'll discuss anorexia, which is a potentially life-threatening eating disorder characterized by an abnormally low body weight, intense fear of gaining weight, and a distorted perception of weight or shape. People with anorexia use extreme efforts to control their weight and shape, which often significantly interferes with their health and life activities. When you have anorexia, you excessively limit your calories or use other methods to lose weight, such as excessive exercise, using laxatives or diet aids, or vomiting after eating. If you're severely underweight or malnourished, hospitalization may be necessary, particularly if there are complications from the eating disorder that affect the major organs of the body, like your heart, liver, and brain. Long-term treatment involves therapy, medications, and other treatments that help to control obsessions and urges relating to food and that control depression and anxiety. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away, Ricardo Lightbourne is up next with the Check on Sports.